Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So I found this suspicious suitcase deep in the woods and nothing could prepare me for what I found inside. But really quick, in Washington state, there are theories from locals that many of the national forests are cursed. And strangely, some of these areas appear to be completely censored on Google Earth, which has fueled even more online conspiracies recently. So this weekend, I decided to travel deep into the woods in Washington state to a section that's actually blurred out on Google Earth, just to see if I could find anything unusual. And this is what happened. So I've just arrived to the location. It was approximately 130 miles away from where I live. Essentially, today we are going to be exploring an area that is currently censored on Google Earth here in Washington state. Now, what makes things even creepier is that we received some trail camera media from a local who has lived in the area for almost his entire life. And he has recently set up these trail cameras in the woods, and he's captured something very strange. But we're gonna quickly take a look at this media because honestly it's really creepy and it's nearby where we're gonna be exploring today. Now, this first video that he captured, it kind of looks like a bear, and this is what he kind of described it as. But honestly, from my perspective, if you look at it, it just seems extremely unnatural. If you just look closely on how it's like walking, it just does not seem right. Unfortunately, the motion that was captured only took place at the very end of the clip of it walking out of frame. So unfortunately, we don't have any more clear footage of this. It is still a red flag. And you know, when he captured this, he mentioned that he just immediately thought it was an animal. But if you look closely, it just does not seem like a bear. Next, he went ahead and captured this very creepy image from a different camera. If you look closely, it kind of resembles a human holding something, and he doesn't really know what this was. This was in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the woods, so hypothetically there shouldn't be anyone walking around, but it just looks like an individual holding like a mannequin. But it just overall looks very mysterious. So I was really grateful that this guy reached out to me because this area just has so many urban legends. So I'm currently parked in this location, and I think that what I'm gonna do right now is just head right into the forest. This seems like a somewhat safe place to park. At this time, I'm just gonna be literally bringing my phone and my wallet, keys, and this GoPro camera. And I feel like just bringing this GoPro is gonna be the easiest for maneuvering. With that being said, let's jump right into it. All right, so as I understand it, this entire area is blurred from Google Earth. Now, the reasons on why it's censored, I do not know. Typically, when areas on Google Earth are censored, there's a reason why. So my thoughts are we're just gonna start aimlessly walking into the woods and we're gonna see if we come across anything suspicious. Now, in the past, I have explored areas here in Washington state that are known to have a lot of really suspicious activity. And if you want to see some of those previous videos, I'll be sure to link them below in the description. But this is the first time I've been to an area that is completely censored. And I'm not sure why. I did try and speak to a few locals about why they thought maybe this area was censored, but they had no idea. But one thing they did say is that there have been a lot of really weird, loud sounds taking place in this general area for years, and they still don't know what the cause of it is. So who knows, maybe we'll come across something creepy, but for now, I'm just gonna keep going in and see if we can find anything strange. I set off on a hike into the woods, unaware of what I was about to discover. It took about 30 minutes to reach the spot where something truly unforgettable happened. Man, this place just keeps getting denser and denser with every step I take. And I definitely don't want to fall down there. That's a bunch of stinging nettles. Oh, I've been hiking now for like at least 25 minutes to a half hour, and I've not come across anything mysterious at all. Okay, so I see something. A suitcase, but I'm not 100% sure. It's kind of on a incline here, so I'm gonna try and make my way down, but it looks like there's a suitcase between these trees here. Yep, that's a suitcase. That's tape. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna try and grab this and see what is inside, because that is insane. Okay. Whoa. Holy shit. This looks like it's been here for a little bit. Wow. Okay, let's do this. Wow. Okay. Oh God. Holy. What is this? This is insane, people. This is like not that heavy, but I'm still confused on why it's here. I can't believe we just found this. We're in the middle of nowhere, people. All right, it's an American tourist suitcase with a lot of tape all around it. Let's open this up. It sounds like, as I've been walking up here, that there's something inside, and I don't know what the f it could be. I got a lot of the tape off. Let's see what's in here. All right, I'm a little bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie. What the what the is this? Is this like a doll? I thought this was like a plastic bag. What? Okay, so in this area, a lot of locals do say that there's a sizable amount of like homeless people that venture out into these woods. So the only thing that I could even speculate is that just someone was in the woods and just randomly threw that in there, because there's no logical explanation on why this would be here. All right. I'm just gonna leave this here and in the middle of this field, and I'm just gonna hope that maybe its owner will at some point find it. I debated whether or not to bring the suitcase with me. It felt important, but it was far too large to carry around in the dense forest. In the end, I left it behind, hoping I wouldn't regret it. About 20 minutes deeper into the hike, something happened that made me question everything. All right. There seems to be some clothing or something on that tree right there. Man. Let's go check that out. Ow. Whoa. Oh my God, is that a Ouija board? Holy shit. Whoa, there's some more clothing too. What? Hold on a minute here. Look at this. That's a Ouija board right there. Holy. It's just nailed to this tree. Okay, hold on a minute here. We got a piece of clothing
We got 2 pieces of clothing. What? Okay. It's like ripped. I don't know, that's bad vibes right there. That's so creepy. I can't believe that we just found this. I'm still trying to get over the suitcase that we just found. Another 20 minutes away from where we found that suitcase and that doll. But this is really fucking weird. This is like nailed. It's like all scratched and beat up. It's like paint. What? This is so unreal. You know, we found a lot of crazy things in these woods, but I've never come across a Ouija board. I'm trying to see if there's like anything else around here. I don't see anything. But this is an incredible find. I've made a decision. I think I'm gonna take this with me. I don't feel right just leaving it here, and I'm gonna start making the trek back to my car. This has been really weird, and I just can't shake the fact that we've come across that abandoned suitcase with that severed doll, and now this. Like, this just is so weird, and I feel like this entire area, something had to have happened, because it feels really off. So I think the plan is I'm gonna escape back to my car, and I'm gonna take this home, and it just does not feel right leaving it out here. I began the journey back to my car, this time carrying the Ouija board with me. Now, the entire walk back, one thing kept circling in my mind. Why is this area blurred on Google Earth? If objects like this are scattered throughout the woods, it raises a disturbing question. Is something more sinister hidden out here that we don't know about? Let me know below in the comments if you want me to continue investigating more of these mysterious locations. And be sure to follow me on Instagram at RealMKP Studios for more updates.